Morning. How you guys doing this morning? Having a good day so far? Tuesday, we back in the shop. Let's do this thing. Good morning, folks. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, football player?
The other Bob morning.
Luminology drink. What's up, buddy? Scissor Man coming in with a resub first thing in the morning. Thank you, sir. Goat Farmer Bluesy.
Lumen, welcome in, John.
Thank you. Oh, my Lord. Another day in the shop. Hopefully we can make a little bit more progress. We had some pretty bad storms come through last night. Not too bad here, but Kansas-wise, not too...
Yukon, there he is.
Not too fun, supposedly. What's up, Yukon? How you doing, bud? I gotta love them Jeeps. Dude holding on the back for dear life is like, Jesus! Good morning, everybody. How you doing? My name is John. I am a custom kitchen knife maker from Kansas. Got a business called JRK Knives, obviously, and we sharpen knives and stuff. Yeah. We also stream Monday through Friday, and let's see what else. We have fun doing it. Yeah. Can't forget the fun part. We will get started with marbles here in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and work on some handle material and whatnot. We got a lot of VIP knives that need to get ready to go. Got to get them out of here. Hopefully in the next month. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Let's say we get to it. Let's turn this battery on too so we don't forget. Control cam, please. All right. I was out in the shop last night doing some work on the knives while I was watching some TV. Nice, relaxing, enjoyable night. You never know how great having a monster-sized TV in the workshop works out for you when you're just chilling. Just works, man. Just works. If we have any more material that needs handled, but go ahead and stack them up over here just in case. Eat them over here. You have one knife, needs to be shaped up. We'll get another one on today. What happened there? Like the resin buckled under pressure. That made no sense. Maybe that new food grade resin is a little softer than I originally anticipated. Maybe it got hit in the sun a little bit. Maybe. All kinds of maybes. Looking at grinder, please. Like the clamps compressed the resin. That's because it was in the sunlight? It shouldn't be. It should already be nice and hard. Back.
Yukon weird.
Corey Ash morning.
Corey. So we'll shape it up and see what happens. It squished it pretty good. Maybe it started buckling. Maybe that's what it was. But it feels like it like indented. But it's hard. So I don't know. How you doing today, Corey? Maybe a combination of the sun. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Guess we will see. Roll cam, please. We shall see. Man, I took a look at some of the knives I had to sharpen last night, and I couldn't find the ticket for one of them. One of the bags of knives. I was like, oh shit, I've lost the damn ticket. Turns out the dude dropped off so many knives I needed 2 bags. The ticket was in the other bag.
Yukon, that's a lot of knives.
Yeah.
Corey Ash, 2 bags of knives from one guy? Damn.
Yeah, and I tested every single one of them. They were all so dull they couldn't even cut paper. I mean, not even a little. It was, yeah.
Yukon you.
Not even a little. So he was in desperate need of sharpening services for sure. Photo. Thinking about getting one of those sonic cleaning devices. From Harbor Freight. If more and more people start dropping off tools, I think the sonic device would be a lot easier to clean the rust and whatnot off than me doing individual
Yukon, I got a
sandpapers.
honing steel a couple years ago, and that was a game changer for keeping knives maintained.
Oh, don't tell you that. Don't tell me that. You're hurting my heart here, Yukon.
Yukon LOL.
Those honing
Corey,
rods.
I have a ceramic one, but it's not mentioned here. John thinks they're the devil.
What they do is they create microfractures along your blade edge. And create little micro serrations. They work great in a pinch. They're ideal for like high volume production, like kitchen, when you just don't have time to sharpen your knife.
Yukon, I've never had that before.
Yeah. There's definitely a difference.
Yukon heard rather.
Really? First time you ever heard that? They work in a pinch, don't get me wrong. They'll sharpen your knife, but the way they're doing it is they're creating micro jagged edges on the blade edge. Micro chip. Not the data kind. I don't recommend them for light use. Moderate to heavy use?
Corey,
Yeah.
I've never heard they were bad to use either. I mean, not all of us have a belt grinder to constantly sharpen our knives properly.
True. Well, naturally, I'm supposed to say that anything outside of going to a professional sharpener is not the right way, right? Got to get you to spend that money.
Corey, there ya go.
No, I've felt that a lot for years though. They really do damage your knife in the long run. In the long run. Work great in a pinch though. Think we're gonna be able to put 3 handles on today? Would be cool. Got another snake last night.
Tang Fever, good morning.
Morning, Tang. Well, another steak.
Corey, no pic though.
No, I didn't take a picture. Didn't take a picture of him. At least not yet. You want to see him?
Yukon, I need to get some decent whetstone and learn how to freehand sharpen.
No, I've never actually learned how to freehand sharpen.
Yukon then
I
won't
can't
need a home steel, lol.
give you any advice on that. Apparently the way I taught myself how to sharpen was the hard way.
Koryash, I got cheap whetstones and did my mother-in-law's knives. I do that a few more times before touching good knives. Lol.
Do somebody else's knives first? There you go.
Yukon absolutely Corey, lol.
Jesus.
Koryash, I should also buy decent whetstones at some point too.
I think the work sharp is great.
Koryash, hey, she was happy with them.
As long as you don't mind going through belts like crazy. Think I go through belts quickly already on the big boy here?
Yukon, do the cheap drawer knives before the good
Hell
knife block
no.
knives.
Hell no.
Yukon, I strongly dislike the work sharp for knives.
Really? Strongly dislike. Tell me more. I mean, I don't use the work sharp as it's directed to use anyway, but interested in knowing why you dislike it so strongly.
Yukon, it is great for tools, but it is too aggressive for knives.
Grinder, please.
Yukon, there's no finesse with the work sharp.
Dude that was hanging around in my basement this morning. I just put this glue trap down last night.
Yukon, and if the cutting edge goes all the way to the handle, you can't get all of it.
Got a band around his head.
Koryash, huh?
Google says he's a garden
Lumen,
snake.
this would make an interesting knife handle. Lumen, lol, also gross.
Yeah, well, he's not going to get off the glue trap. He's done for. But I don't know how a snake that size is getting in to my house. And they all come in through one room. That room, I've got like tons of glue traps around. It's not open yet, Temp. In fact, I should probably go ahead and open it up. Get the marbles going. Marbles, marbles, marbles. Marbles. Do a Grand Prix. How do we do a Grand Prix? Think we'll get about 10 maps in today? We do 10? Pro cam, please. Okay. Marbles. Marbles. We're doing a Grand Prix. This is 1 of 10. Grand Prix, 1 of 10. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Yukon, I'm partial to the Lansky system. I
10
know
minutes.
it gets some hate, but it works for me.
Coriash, likely a ring-necked snake. Max out at 18 inches. Small, harmless to humans.
10 minutes. Get your balls on the track. Exclamation point plate. We are doing a Grand Prix. There will be 10 races. Prizes for first, second, and third. $18, huh? Small and harmless, yeah. Still, man, I don't like snakes roaming around my house, brother. I don't know. I mean, I know snakes are supposed to be great and good and everything, but
Yukon Oak got
oh
meeting.
my god.
Later.
All right, Yukon.
Coriash,
buddy.
no, I get that entirely.
I don't know, man. There's just too many of them.
Coriash, I love snakes, but wouldn't want them inside either. Unless it's my pet in a tank. Which I've had.
I mean, if it's a pet, that's different. That is straight up different. These are unknowns. Didn't ask for them. Not looking for a pet. They just appeared, you know?
Coriash, I had a Colombian red-tailed boa I got as a baby and raised. So chill. She was great. But once at 6 feet got a little tougher to manage.
Yeah. Not to mention you don't feed it, it'll eat you. If it can, it would.
Corp, now you know how I feel walking around every day.
Up, Corporal? You have snakes in your area?
Coriash, snakes love wood piles. Corp, only snakes I have seen around are when I am biking and they decide to sun themselves on the gravel trail. Corp, look out for that stick, it might bite. Corp, I guess the only thing you have to fear, John, is those snakes got in much smaller and playing house in the walls.
Oh, don't say that.
Coriash, the ring snake, if threatened, coils up into a ball and shows its underside to warn foes with its orange, red underbelly. They say they're found in much of North America, but we don't have them here.
Junk snake is yummy. Makes nice soup.
Don't say that, man. I don't need any snakes in the wall. Like snakes on a plane, right? So yesterday was pretty humid, a little warm. Today, after the rain from last night, it's like really chilly. Dropping pressure. Got about 3 minutes. We are starting a Grand Prix. Grand Prix.
Coriash, it's absolutely perfect here today. No humidity, high of 80.
What's up, Sir Jack? Couple larger voids on this one to fill in.
Junks up John SIINN chat.
See if I got a more. Got one that's a little narrower. Really? That one's pretty damn
Coriash,
close.
you have a sump pump in your basement, John?
Yes, sir. Do. That one's probably as close as it's gonna get.
Coriash, maybe that's an entry point.
Sealed. And it's not next to the room that's...
Corp, Navy SEAL snakes.
I have a sealed sump pump. It's not like they're climbing up through there, through the mechanical room. They're getting in through one room, man. One room.
Coriash, separate drain? Or drain is sealed too?
Well, I mean, outside I guess it's not. Less than a minute. Last call. Here we go. Start of the race.
Junk never noticed how many clamps you got.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Got a few, man. Got a few. 15 seconds.
Blue not enough, Sir Junk 666.
Not enough.
Another field.
Right.
For Bluesy, the goat milker is here.
Handprints. Bongo map. Bongo Stairmaster map. You're not trying to go up the stairs. Bluesy. Kim Thaidu. Corey Ash is in the bucket. Congrats, Corey.
Blue, oh well.
Congrats, Corey. 94 wins. Dang. Job. Job, Corey.
Corp, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay. Thank you. Next map. Next map. What it is. 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Control cam, please.
Junks up goat farmer Bluezy.
Blue, okay, I am in a field, my auto steer is on, all I need to do is turn around every mile. Blue spraying.
Junk, how fast are you going?
Corp, John, Blue Gottman, you're on me.
You got a license for it.
Blue 4.2 km/h so. Blue wrong corp, I am spraying against fungi.
Stop. I want to make sure I'm going to be able to make it work before I go deep in on it.
Junk has nice and slow. Can just chill in the tractor.
Autopilot that tractor. But who's taking care of the goats if you're taking care of the field?
Blue, it is plenty quick enough on this field. It is fairly bumpy.
Junk, do you have dogs that guard your goats?
Blue John, I have employees, remember? Elk is milking.
Why aren't they in the tractor?
Blue Sir Junk 666, I have dogs, but my goats are guarded by donkeys.
Junk, oh wow. Bush Cutter, good morning.
Good morning,
Junk
Bush
in
Cutter.
Austin.
Corp, do you still have the sacrificial decoy fainting goats?
Blue, I do.
Junk, so do the donkeys have backup? Maybe the dogs. Lumen donkeys are that protective?
Blue, yeah, but donkeys don't need a lot of backup.
Junk, my granddad used to sell donkey meat.
Blue, they are luminology.
I'm gonna take my part out of the middle on this one.
Damon donkeys tend to be assholes. They are known for picking up predators by the spine and shaking them like a dog, also kicking them.
Good morning, Temperance. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Get your balls on track.
Can kick
Let's
field
go.
goals too.
Lumen dang.
Blue, in need of temperance. Yeah, why do you think they also are called asses?
Junk at corporal_tunnel_07, you mean Gus Thinky?
Damon, exactly, cause they are one.
Junk Gus the donkey.
Aren't they great friends of trolls?
Corp, yeah, they made a film about him.
Lumen and cats. Junk, yeah, I really like that movie a lot.
In a minute. Less than a minute, folks. Needs a hat. Set him right there by the snake. Set him right there by the snake. 30 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Let's go. Get your balls on the track. This is race 2 of 10. 2 of 10. Hopefully you got in on the first one.
Scissorman Corp, were you in that movie Jackass?
10 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Here we go. Question. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Ruben! Scissor Man already. Scissor Man! Where'd you go?
Scissorman too much lube, John.
Makes sense. They have like a battle race map where you do battle while you're racing.
Tang Fever same.
Dang it, Tang. Oh, Lumen, that was so close. Just barely. Damn it, you found a hole in the map.
Junk Goat Farmer Bluezy, if you drop a whole crab into boiling
Last
water, then
temperance.
does some of the crab taste boil out into the water?
Bush cutter, it's all yours. It's yours to lose it, sir.
Coryash, there's a mode where you can turn damage on, for a laps race. A demolition derby league has started.
Lumen leak found.
Ah, get to going too fast on this one, man. It'll.
Blue, I do
Make
not
it
do
fall
crab
off.
boils. Ask a crabber.
Oh, dang it, bush cutter! Maybe
Jump
just
down.
surviving this track is the challenge. Comes Corey.
Jump, go.
Like, yeah, get out of my way. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Coryash, I don't drink the water used in a crab pot. I wouldn't know.
Damn it, Corey!
Lol.
Jesus, it is all up to Sir Junk now. You should be fairly safe here, Sir Junk. It's not very far away. Doesn't look like there's any more super challenges here.
Junk hope so.
Is this the first time you've ever
Drink
won,
more,
Sir
cook less,
Junk?
and then there was one.
Hey, Sir Junk! That's his second win. Our third win. Good job, buddy. Exclamation point here if you are here. I'm assuming he's here.
Junk I.
Alright, next
Hippie
map.
Wayfarer Agatha Christie.
Map 3 of 10. 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Roll cam, please. We should get a duck that needs its head glued on. I think our snake finally died. His body went limp. Poor guy.
Damon, did you put oil on the trap?
Coriash, not a good way to go.
No, it's not. Didn't put oil on the trap either. Why would I put oil on the trap?
Junk thanks Corporal _tunnel _07.
Blue, yes, hippie wayfarer, but I do not like to be remember spending most of a week on the toilet. Damon, so the snake can be released.
It's counterproductive, Damon.
Damon, no, it is not.
Corp, it's a homing snake. It will find its way home.
Oh, Jesus!
Scissorman, what the duck, John?
Coriash, you just need to find the entry, not wipe out a population.
Where the entry is. That's the problem. There's no holes that I've been able to find anywhere.
Junk John SIIN, just remember snake equals yummy soup.
Take your word for it, Sir Junk. Snakes are perfectly fine as long as they're outside. I don't want them in the house.
Coriash, they only need an entry about the size of a pencil. Could be a gap where the siding meets the foundation even.
Scissorman rubber ducky for bath
Take
time,
a look
John.
at it. That's right. Oh yeah, man. Doesn't everybody use a rubber duck?
Junk, in one of the DC I was in, they were coming through the fiber tubes. Junk could
I
be
just
that.
don't know how he's getting it in the house. We think our assumption is that there's a crack in the foundation somewhere. That room maybe. But how are they getting up past the carpet, and why aren't they showing up in any of the other rooms? You know? I mean, we thought it's like the window well, but it's definitely not the window well. The window well's sealed.
Hippie Wayfarer, we have snakes in our yard / garage. I don't like them, but better them than mice.
Well, we live next to a pretty large park, field, whatever you want to call it. I think what we might just have to do is pull everything out of the room. Strip it down to its bare bones.
Junk, do you know the type
see
of
what's
snake,
what.
John SIIN?
Yeah, I think it's a garden snake.
Coriash, thought you
poisonous.
said this one was found in your basement, but mostly they're found in an upstairs room?
No, this is one room in the basement that they all seem to like up here. Just one room.
Bear fan Carl keeps the snakes in check in the basement.
Except when he's working. How you doing, Bear Fan?
Bear fan morning John.
Your temperance.
Coriash Carl's smuggling them in.
Thanks. Forgive me.
Hash blame Carl.
Junk, is there a fiber conduit by that room?
Not that I'm aware of. Could be anything over there. I mean, it's next to my backyard. I think the sump pump tube runs through the attic, or not the attic, but the ceiling of the basement there. But I think it's more in the living room area than. To change the style of the VIP knife at some point. Multiple 3/16 pins in a couple of them. 1/8 inch in the others. Yeah, I'd prefer them just to stay outside and do their business outside, not come into the house. Not exactly sure why they're coming into the house. We don't have mice. I think we got bats in the attic, but seems a little far-fetched for a snake. So I think I'm just gonna have to break down and get a snake guy out here. Take a look.
Damon, what is on the exterior wall where they are getting in?
Coriash, usually they're following moisture or food. But snakes of that size should be eating worms and slugs, not something to come inside for.
Yeah, they're small. I mean, I've definitely seen bigger ones in the yard, but they're not
Hippie
super
Wayfarer
big,
morning
thank
at
God.
faceplant_cagers.
Hippie? The exterior wall on that, probably, given the positioning, it between the living room closer to that bedroom, it's the air compressor. No, not the air compressor. The AC unit outside, bush, sump pump, exit. And that's it. Rocks.
Damon, check the inputs around the AC to see if they have a gap around them.
Corp where the coolant lines enter the house. Coriash entry could easily be it.
The AC though is closer to the
Scissorman,
living
maybe
room
get
than the
Jasper to eat
bedroom.
the snakes, John.
Well, the cats, they've played with them before. The cats, they're like string walking across the floor. They're like, oh, it's a toy. That was before we started using the glue traps. We kept finding them crawling around the house. Like, where the fuck are they coming from? Oh, 40 seconds. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Last call, last call, last call.
corp doesn't have to be a straight shot, just need entry through the outside wall.
Yeah. 15 seconds. At 3 of 10. All right, bush cutter. You're up.
Hippie Wayfarer with glue trap open TRP, douse them with veggie oil to release Thai snake. It takes time, but it works.
Do that with the next one. You get lots of them. This one just came in last night. Check them every morning, so. Douse it with the oil and put it out in the yard and let it scurry off. My neighbor's yard. Go hang out in his basement. Lumen's on a roll. This man's right behind you there, Lumen, so be careful. Lumen's in the bucket. There's a man up second, followed by Bluesy. "25 seconds off the world record. Seems pretty close. Good job, Lumen. Luminology, you won. Lumen. Be circling the drain here. There we go. Congrats, Lumen. If you are here, do exclamation point here. Luminology going once. Luminology going twice. Wow. 3 times. Sold. Scissorman. Exclamation point here if you're here. Scissorman going once. Scissorman going. Congrats, Scissorman. Thank you, Corporal. Alright, next map. 4 of 10. It's hurricane map or tornado map. The stormy map.
Scissorman, thanks Corp and Lumen.
10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Control cam, please. We'll have to take this one at a time here. there. They don't know if there's enough excess here to do a small one. Looks like there is. Guess we'll go ahead and do this one first. Ooh, Jesus. Came off a lot quicker and sooner than I thought. Thicker the belt, the harder it is for it to turn, that's for sure. We're going to do these one at a time. I don't want to get them mixed up. Don't want to get them mixed up. Put it there. Where do I want to put it? In here?
Leopard LW, hello all.
What's up, Leopard? How are you today, sir? Morning. There's market day coming up. Is my 8th one. 8. Woo! On cooler days, man, that fan blowing on you gets a chill. I'm gonna clean up the grind lines a little bit. Something I've started doing just to make it a little easier when I go through and I do my hand sanding. I've been leaving just the rough edge because I've just been hand sanding it, but it does help a little bit.
The fan won't get a chill, John. You might.
I get a chill because of the fan, Boogie. Less than 2 minutes. Get your balls on the track. Let's go. Jesus, John. Hold on to it, buddy.
Blue O.
We're doing something today. Ah. So I found out this past weekend that my my brother-in-law has decided he does no longer want to be a mortician. Now he's an HVAC expert. Well, an apprentice at the moment, but apparently being working HVAC pays the same as a mortician.
Coriash good at keeping bodies cold. Not too different.
30 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Which I think may work out because we might get about 1 more year out of that AC unit that Toy sent me. And then I'll need to put in something to regulate the temperature in the garage. Finger, come on, work. Tis the man, we're gonna watch you. We're gonna keep an eye on you.
Split would be the way to go if you have the wall space and want to cough up a few grand to do it right.
Yeah. Well, I have an attic. I have a very large attic that I don't use. So I got plenty of room to put a full-size house unit up there. Just lay it down on the side and have the return punch straight in, and then put the vents off from it. That's what I'm thinking. A mini split is great if you don't have a whole lot of space, but I got tons of space up there. Tons of space. So I don't need the small unit. They can give me the monster size El Cheapo version that works, just takes up a bunch of space. Don't need micronization. All right, Scissor Man. You got this. You got this. Through the eye. No, you got caught on the side.
Coriash, an AC unit working in a mega
good.
hot attic might be trouble.
This is not good. Think so? It's possible. Well, you made it through, Scissor Man. Oh, and he's gonna take first. Look at that shit. He scooped it straight from drink. Ah! Congrats, Scissor Man. Way to go.
Drink more, cook less, Rig.
Sorry, Drink. He just literally ran right by you. Leopard LW. Toy Studios in the house. Good morning, Toy. I got your thing squared away.
Scissorman
have
zoom
a shiny
zoom
new
ha.
badge now. Let's go, Hippie. "23 seconds off the world record. Pretty damn good. Thank you, Corporal. 5 of 10. Halfway through, folks.
Hey underscore it's underscore
cam,
Nathan
please.
89 good morning.
What's up, Nathan?
Blue Met IDED.
You did. Sorry, Bluesy. Eye of the storm. It takes out a few folks.
Scissorman get good or bluesy.
So if you're just joining us, this month's knife giveaway is an everyday carry, similar to the one I got, although it'll be custom, so you guys can, whoever wins it can pick the handle material. Probably go ahead and get started on it. We make some decent progress this month. I've got
Leopard
the
LW
VIP
and I will
knives
carry it
done.
every day.
Right. That's what I do, unless I'm going into like a federal building or hospital or...
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 I'm doing good. I'm watching over this huge mod pack for Skyrim. It's been going since about 7 AM Pacific. It's a beefy 38 megabytes.
It doesn't sound very big to me. "38 megabytes.
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 that's what she said but never to be.
Now gigabytes I could understand. Terabytes I could understand. Megabytes? What are you on, dial-up?
You on dial-up?
Get on my head, Corey. Damn it. There's only room in there for one.
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 Comcast I believe.
Corey Ash, I pull a 100 gigabit game down in about an hour.
Jesus. If I had that kind of internet speed. Though I hardly use it, so I guess it really doesn't matter how fast it is for me. Oh shit, I forgot to hit the start button. Whoopsie! My bad. Start! 10 minutes! Get your balls on track, let's go! I had the adjuster out yesterday. He took him like 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours to go over all the damage and stuff. That dude took so many pictures.
Corey Ash 2 hours? Good lord.
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 in the matter of knives I got myself a nice Kershaw clash.
Ooh, what's that?
Corey Ash, I've had an entire house inspection done in that time. Very thoroughly too.
He took his time, that's for sure. I mean, he wasn't like meandering or anything, but damn. He went around and made sure he had all the pictures he needed for everything.
Leopard LW I can name that tune in 4 notes.
Guess he wanted to make sure that everything's well documented.
Corp got a lurk for a meeting.
A couple. Yeah, meetings.
Corey Ash, Godspeed.
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 nice workshop.
Thank you. Small but mighty. I think when I upgrade, I'm going to go with a longer one. Or at least 2.5 size, 2.5 times the width, plus longer. Twice as long. Be cool. I think that would be perfect. At least for the next upgrade. Alright, let's get the pins done. Do that. Let's see. Loose.
Hey underscore it's underscore Nathan 89 what are you working on?
Putting a handle together for one of my VIPs that supports me throughout the year on Ko-fi. One of the perks, one of the Ko-fi perks. What happens when you have a knife? You got to put the handle on, right? Put my handles on. I want to make sure I have a nice solid mechanical connection. Right now, the holes are smaller than my pins, right? Can't get my pins in there. Won't go in.
Nathan or Nate doesn't matter to be. Don't call me Shirley.
Got to get it the right size so it fits nicely.
Nathan, I still need to watch that movie.
We'll take a bit off, test it against our hole. Getting there. Not quite there yet. Probably should put a more aggressive belt on, I think. This was just not strong enough.
Nathan, why does Twitch mock me with these IHOP ads?
Make their money somehow, I guess. They gotta make their money. Bezos needs his new house. Less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get your balls on the track. Work. Will work. One minute left. That cleaned up. After this next race, we will put that handle on, folks. 20 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. So much to do, so little time to do it in. I think today I'm going to go and try to pick up another tent for the market this weekend. Maybe get over to Home Depot and pour a couple more buckets. Concrete. Should be ready by this weekend. As long as I get it started. Gotta go to Harbor Freight. That's where the red buckets are. Oh, again. Hopefully I got room in the truck for a couple more buckets.
Nathan, we.
Hopefully. So, with me and my buddy having 2 spots, I should be able to put like knives on one table and dice on another between the 2 different tents.
Nathan, this reminds me of a water slide.
And I'll pick up a couple more tables, and that'll allow me to put a staging area and still have my workbench for the sharpening side instead of being all cramped. It's like a water slide, isn't it? There's actually a water slide map. Reminds me of Beetlejuice. I don't think we have it on this particular set. Think we got it.
Nathan, have you watched the new Beetlejuice movie?
Yeah, I wasn't really impressed. I think the nostalgia from the first one was the only reason I watched it. First one was good. Congrats, Nathan. You are the winner.
Junk any
Exclamation
good?
point here if you are here. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't like... It's like they tried to jam too much information into it and try to make it funny.
Nathan,
and it just really
woo-hoo.
wasn't. Just wasn't. Yo, Nathan.
Boosted, it was all right.
1,000 coins. That's enough for a ticket.
Old school nostalgia, just a smidge too much.
Yeah, it was a real try hard. At least they killed off some of the main characters. Next race. $10. Get your balls on track. Let's go. All right. Now let's put this handle on. Troll cam, please.
Nathan, seems like there's a lot of remakes, reboots, nothing is original anymore these days.
Still waiting for the Gremlins reboot. There's like one movie they haven't done yet. Not sure why. They just haven't done it.
Junk at hey_it's_ Nathan 89. Yep. 80s was best.
God. $11. You sure?
Nathan, there are some gems all throughout the 90s now.
From this guy.
Nathan, so you said I won a ticket, I assume for a giveaway or something.
You won coin.
Boosted remake be like, don't feed them Nangmo sugar-free small batch tofu after midnight.
You can use your coin on the SiiNs shop. Scroll down and smack the dragon on the nose. Or do exclamation point shop. And then pop up a link for you. You can use it on to get some video games or a ticket for the monthly knife giveaway. This month it's been upgraded twice so far since we have completed 2 weekly records or weekly goals.
Nathan at boosted_02, why is that?
So right now the end of the month knife this month is currently going to be a custom everyday carry. 4-inch blade with a bolster. Custom sheath. If it gets upgraded again, then it'll go to a medium chef knife.
Chef John Lung, oh nice.
What's up, Chef? How are you today, sir? Chef John Long in the house.
Boosted morning, chef. Chef John Lung, oh peachy, just waking up.
Two.
Chef John Lung, how are you, Johnson?
Complain, my man.
Chef John Lung, morning boosted.
Cannot complain, sir.
Drink more, cook less at Chef John Lung. Nathan, I've been up since about 5 a.m. Pacific. This mod pack is taking forever.
Odd that the mod pack would take that long.
Chef
I'm
John
sure
Lung,
you're not
Ermigerd, it's Robbie, Rick, Randy, Ray, Hi-E.
running crypto for them while they think you're, to make you think you're downloading something.
Scissorman, which knife is this, John?
This is one of the VIP blades, Scissorman. Is a VIP knife. One of the yearly support.
Boosted, this part is fulfilling to see it come together.
Dub Air found morning at Chef John Lou.
Scissorman, oh okay John, noise. Chef John Lung, Bear Fan, Hi-E. Nathan, one of your mods won a knife and gave it to another streamer I follow. Justin Roby. He showed it on his stream. It was a nice looking knife.
Oh yeah. It was Temperance. She also won a computer from him too. Yep. She had me make that one special for him. I give away a lot of knives, man. Lots of knives. My garage is a disaster. My daughter's in the process of moving. T-minus 4 days, chat. Moving out.
Nathan leaving the nest?
Yup. 2 minutes. You have less than 2 minutes, folks. Get your balls on the track. Let's go.
Damon Robitech. Yeah, I remember that knife. It almost got lost in the mail cause the PO box got shut down.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm glad he found it though. So far I haven't lost a single knife that I've mailed out.
Nathan at in need of temperance, that's annoying.
I had a knife returned to me after 3 years. The first year it was lost and I resent it. And then took 2 more years to return.
So it was found.
30 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Get your balls on track if you haven't done so already.
Boosted 3 years is wild.
Yeah, I was very surprised that it came back. Was very surprised. Now it's a wall ornament. It is
Damon,
decided
now
to
that
stay
person
home.
Cannot get another knife.
Me temperance. Leopardale W. Go Leopard, you got this. But it's true. But she wants to pay for it. For whatever reason, that country just doesn't want to deliver mail for me. At least they don't want to keep it either. So that's nice.
Ha. Nathan got a decent build for just over $500. Scissorman Oops Africa.
Space station? It is space station. Oh shit, that's gonna take a minute. It's a long map, chat. This is a long map. Long map. Like super long.
Nathan at in need of temperance. I don't remember that build. When I think of Ghost the band is the only thing that comes to mind.
Offs of your pens temp.
Nathan O and the movie.
Don't think I do. Terminology. Start watching Lumen. At first. Visible Steve right there. Gummit, Steve. I don't know if it's just a combination of my shop being as bright as it is or what, but I can hardly see this map. I can see like the yellow arrows, that's it. mind. Everything else is just dark.
Scissorman, someone will hold your hand, John. Ha.
The man.
Boosted, I'm just pretending the pins are the marbles.
Is it dark for you guys too?
Nathan at In Need of Temperance. Oh, that looks nice.
Not looking good, Lumen. There's a whole lot of people in front of you, and I think I see the bucket. There's a man, followed by Nathan, and last but not least, Mr. Sir Junk.
Damon, yeah, I got super lucky getting that one.
Congrats, Scissor Man. Signed, shipped, and delivered. Good job, sir. Comic.
Nathan, mine's super simple. No lights. The one thing I regret is not getting a quieter CPU cooler.
Longer race gives you a little bit more coinage, it looks like. All right, I'm gonna step away for a moment.
Scissorman, thanks,
go
John.
use the restroom.
You have nice hands.
I will be right back. Thanks, Scissor Man. Appreciate that. Devil's Chaos. Nice sunset. Sweet. All right, I'll be back here in a moment. Go ahead and start the track. 10 minutes. Get your balls on the track. We'll go as soon as I get back from the restroom. Grinder, please. I shall return.
Damon, honestly, I have turned off all the RBG except for the CPU cooler, and GPU cooler still plays the game trailer and the GPU is just white light.
Boosted, I got a new computer. It's called a PS5. Nathan, LOL.
Damon, cheaper than a PC at least.
Boosted, what's going on with that Nintendo Switch 2?
Damon releases next month, I think. Blue, I got a home computer, I've got lots of floppy disks, but as for my taste of music, I don't take many risks. If you know what song it is, I will admire you.
Boosted. Wow, I don't even know that one. Searching. Scissorman Justin Bieber Bluesy. Ha.
Damon, I'm not at my PC so I can't do the permit thing ATM. Blue, no Scissorman 51.
Thank you for your patience. I have returned. Exclamation point play if you have not entered. Now's a great time to do so. We're about to run it.
Nathan, thank you. Scissorman Weird AL Bluesy. Ha.
I know it says 4 minutes, but we're going to run it here soon. Ten seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Keep going. Drink more, cook less.
Necro, sorry I'm late. Good morning.
What's up, Necro? Hey, sir. Day's going well.
Blue, nope Scissorman 51, but you have part of the music style.
Temperance boosted, Kim Thadu. Lost ya. Ooh, Nathan's way up front. Don't choke, Nathan. Let's see if it happens. If I call him out,
Boosted, I like this track so far.
Stick around. Oop, Leopard, you got stuck. Lost Bear fan. It's a murder track. For sure. Hard to see. At least it's hard for me to see. I can hardly see anything. Get there though. Nathan's gonna find the bucket. Grab it first. Oh, we lost Scissorman. Designed to punish you. So tall. And I think Bush Cutter found it. He did. Congrats, Bush Cutter. Congrats, Bush Cutter. I wonder if they're going to make a map that has like a teleporting bucket. The bucket moves around various locations on the map. Like a second, just blip, pop in, and
Blue, I am lost.
Flies out. That would be crazy. You're second, Bluesy. You're good. Bush Cutter wins it though. Good job, Bush Cutter. Bush Cutter, Bush Cutter. Are you here, Bush Cutter? Bush Cutter? Bush Cutter going once. Bush Cutter going twice. 3 times. Sold. Bluesy. Bluesy, Bluesy, Bluesy. Are you here, Bluesy? Bluesy. Exclamation point here if you're here.
The other Bob finally the flames.
Bluesy.
Nathan, I sent it back and got a less than damaged version. I had a buddy put it together for me free of charge.
Bluesy.
Scissorman, some maps have a dick box. Idle, that what you mean, John? Ha.
Is that what they call it? Talking about a box that just like that teleports itself. Instead of getting portals, the box moves. The finish line moves. Interesting. All right, 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Roll cam, please. Put another one together, shall we? I need to grab Temperance's rod. Yeah, put them back in here. Remember.
Blue, nobody has any idea.
Idea about what?
Boosted song lyrics he posted.
Blue, about that song.
Yeah. What's up, sensory overload?
Blue, she boosted _02. She.
No ideas.
Sends 0re0 verload sup. Boosted song lyric she posted, missed a space lol.
Blue, there you go.
Boosted, I haven't had my coffee. Blue. Boosted, today's drink, espresso ice cubes and Coca-Cola.
I'm not gonna cut up the rest of these.
Hippie
Don't feel
Wayfarer,
like
I
I
can't
need
imagine.
to.
I may have to try it.
I think Starbucks just came out with some new drinks and stuff today.
Boosted Coca-Cola sells it now. It's one of their top-selling products and growing.
Talking about it on the news this morning.
Nathan, I saw that.
How much money they fork over just to get that kind of news and media attention.
Hippie Wayfarer, well heck, I take my coffee with an espresso shot, so why not? Nathan looked like some sort of blue raspberry refresher.
There we go. Clean the booty up a little bit.
Boosted Coca-Cola is caramel sugar flavor. People mix coffee with caramel and sugar, makes sense.
Tried that. Caramel.
Boosted Double Espresso Dr. Pepper on Ice is my go-to midday energy drink. Nathan, I got that caramel sauce from the grocery store and added it to my hot cocoa. It was pretty good. Boosted MMH. Hippie Wayfarer, true, and the carbonation make the flavor stronger, so, could work. Personally, I hate sweet coffee. I like my coffee black and bitter, like my, insert your favorite here.
I like my coffee sweet. Because I've always had a sweet tooth.
Leopard LW not had an energy drink yet.
I like it sweet.
Simply Pickles here, but working on my batch of listings for the day.
Morning, Pickles.
Lumen, no sugar, no cream. Good coffee doesn't need training wheels. LOL.
So you might remember last week we got approached by a
Big GCD, hey.
another, I guess, company.
Coriash, creamy and
What do they
somewhat
call the
sweet.
company?
Yep.
Big GCD, morning John and chat.
Morning, DCD. They, I guess they're going to open up a shop in the mall. And they want to rent like shelving space for people to sell stuff.
Nathan at Get Cream Delish.
They were going around to all the crafters. They want a monthly fee, and they want a percentage. Well, not only they want a fee, they want a taste. They want 15% of all sales.
Big GCD, thank you for the shout out.
2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Get your balls on the track.
Simply Pickles kiss my ass.
Their prices are not exactly cheap, but the mall's not cheap to have a place in either. But I just don't see that many people going to the mall.
Nathan LOL.
They're dying, man.
Corp Robin
Going there to
Sparkles goes
exercise.
to the mall.
Well, the business is called Witchcraft, but it's not spelled like, you know, your traditional witch. So witch, W-O-H-I-C-H.
Comic, that's about average percentage. The question is how much they are charging for the space.
Pretty great play on words.
Big GCD, I don't know that I would take that deal.
Less than a minute.
You have better chance of selling more items at the market, I bet.
Ball out there. Go. 30 seconds. Last
Sir
call,
Robert
last call, last
TV,
call.
my mall is shot. Not much there. Now they are adding hotel to the mall sometime, I guess. What they said?
They, it's like $30.
Corey Ashat Corporal _ Tunnel _
A
07.
Shelf, man. They want $30 for a shelf. Jesus. And 15% of all sales. The business model is interesting, though. All right, Lumen. You're up, buddy. 15%. I mean, they have no
Lumen,
stock.
let's
They don't
go.
sell any stock. That means I'm responsible for putting my stock up and rotating the stock, etc. The only thing they have is
Corp who
the rental
covers
fee.
theft.
And, yeah, there's a good question. Who covers the theft? And they have their own employee cost.
Corp Disk and grow legs.
Nathan, more power to them. What % of new businesses close within the first year? Leopard LW, that is pretty standard for those little antique type of shops that rent a 8x8 space. Big GCD, $30 is not bad actually. I thought it was going to be much higher.
But it's for a shelf. You don't get a lot of space, man. You get a bookshelf, basically. I mean, they have other fees. I don't even know if I have
Corp,
them
can
anymore.
you rent a space and just set up a display? They contact you
kinda-
directly, then you didn't sell through the mall. No
I
take.
kind of use their
Big GCD,
application
right.
process
4 foot of space.
as a
Comic, I was looking into a space that was
Sharpening
reasonably
thing.
cheap for the space and they had asked 10% for sales. You also have to volunteer at least once a week at the store.
Lumen, goodbye cruel world.
Blue IDED.
Nathan
I
at
don't have that.
Luminology, rest in pepperonis.
I used it all up.
Leopard
That's
LW,
Corey.
everything is negotiable.
Oh, I
Corp
definitely
God,
wouldn't.
yes. Please let us help you when you
volunteer.
have to run the store. Put us on the overhead speakers.
Damn. Corey. Congrats, Corey. Yeah. Thank you, Corporal. Oh, my Lord.
Big GCD, LOL.
Comic
Wait,
LOL.
wait. Yeah, we want to be out there.
Simply Pickles, mother of God, no.
Corey
10 minutes.
Ashide pays
Get
for
your
that.
balls on the track.
Corp Hey Creeper in aisle 3. Get your hands
Roll
out
cam,
of your
please.
pockets.
Yeah, this is
Corey
their
Shaw.
contract. I needed paper for sharpening tests last night. So I suppose if I want to go and actually partake, I can just get another contract. Probably be back at the market again this weekend anyway.
Big GCD, so it looks like you have made up your mind. LOL. Leopard LW, who covers the stolen products?
No idea.
Comic almost got my office space back. Hopefully we'll
I
get it
didn't
done in
read
the next
that
few
far
weeks and I'll
into
be
it.
streaming my crafting.
Scissorman only Corp can play pocket pool. Ha.
I got to the fees
Simply
portion.
Pickles, they bank on desperate or not knowledgeable first-time makers.
Businesses. Well, they straight up turned down my knives. They were like, "Nope, we can't. We're not having knives in the in there." Like, well, what's the point? Why should I be there then? They want the dice.
GCD,
they don't want the knives.
Your dice?
Yep.
Lumen, are there limitations as to what you can put on that bookshelf? I'm thinking live cam plus TDS plus a monitor for ads. Imagine us hollering at passers-by.
Simply Pickles WTF.
Put a locked cabinet there with the computer running 24/7. Camera feed. Interact
Big
with chat.
GCD sounds like a crapshoot, a real roll of the dice, LOL.
Comic LOL.
I think Byron actually might go for it. He hasn't.
Blue Luminology would be fun.
He hasn't shot it down, let's just say. He said he hasn't really thought about it. But, I mean, I thought about it. I don't know if I have enough dice to justify it. To be honest. Now that I think about it. Coy mentioned that he's been making dice like crazy too.
Comic, I want to buy an old bus one day and repurpose it for markets and such.
Look on Purple Wave. Purple Wave
Simply
auction.
Pickles them all for the dice I could see, because teens and nerds. But like ID raise the price.
Oh, I'd have to. Look on Purple Wave if you're looking for a bus, and then
Big
if you
GCD,
find one
tell
that
them
you
that
like,
for the $30 a month you want a top shelf, then you can stack it to the roof with a ton of product.
Corp, do teens know what a mall is? Corp, that's
Yep.
like crossing the streams, isn't it?
if you find a bus you like, I can go out and take a look at it.
Nathan at
Purple Wave
corporal
is
underscore tunnel underscore 07 LOL. I'm sure they do.
nationwide auction house, but they're local in Manhattan. It's all kinds of equipment. Buses, trailers, cars.
Coriash Mindu Corporation. Only place to find a Spencer's.
They seem to be popular, these buses. A lot of dog grooming, mobile dog groomers are scooping them up now. Short bus? That would be a nice little workshop, mobile workshop, I think.
Coriash, taking teens into Spencer's for the first time was one of our favorite things.
Simply Pickles, some shit for seen lately, mobile massage buses.
Yeah,
Comic
I did
cool.
a
Thank you,
search
John.
the other day, and apparently there's like hairdressing, mobile hairdressers now. Mobile barbershops.
Nathan at Simply Pickles, that's new.
It's a freaking thing. Like, really? They come to you, cut your hair.
Comic, that's exactly what I was
Wild.
thinking, mobile workshop and store.
Lumen sounds expensive. Big GCD, yeah, they have done that here for a bit.
Simply pickles I could see for people that can't get out, like old people and stuff.
See Robert TV, we got mobile dog / cat haircuts too. Not humans yet.
Yeah.
Blue buses? You need a bendy bus. You can put a serious workshop in it.
Nathan at Get Cream Delish Mobile Barber Shop. Diode, I can't get it up, can I get a mobile haircut? Big GCD at hey _ it's _ Nathan 89 yep. Lumen
Just for
bendy
you,
bus
sir.
or double decker.
Maybe do some mobile fast food.
Nathan at Get Cream Delish whereabouts?
Get one of them London double deckers. Put barbecues and whatnot on top.
Blue bendy, many low bridges around
Drive
here.
out and deliver. Fast food. Burgers on the go.
Big GCD, there are like 10 of them around this area alone. Diode, I should create a mobile ass kicking business. We will come to your house and kick the crap out of you if you need it. Nathan, food trucks have been a thing for decades to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Lumen, you would need a butcher on board demonstrating how sharp your knives are. Working the board like at Buck EES. Big GCD, one is just called Stylist on Wheels.
Two minutes.
Necro, we
It's about
already
on the
have
track.
those Diode. We call them hitmen. Diode, I could do that, Necro. Some people I would even offer free services. Nathan at Get Cream Delish Houston.
One minute. 1 minute. Last call, last call, last call. Put this pen on.
Big GCD Houston and surrounding area.
40 seconds. Meantime.
Nathan, I see. I have a few friends in that area. Big GCD Stylist on Wheels has been around for like 5 years or more. Nathan, wonder how the weather is like.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, launch. Luminology. We're counting on you, sir. Yeah, I can't believe the amount of knives that dude dropped off.
Diode, I used to live in Houston. Food trucks stop on the side of the road during traffic jams, and people just eat until the traffic clears.
Cool.
Lumen will see what I can do.
The grills, we got traffic. Drive around causing traffic jams.
Nathan, how much is a haircut over there? At Get Cream Delish.
Corp, just one hair?
Diode John needs a haircut. He is looking like a dirty hippie. Nathan,
You need a
LOL.
haircut.
Big GCD, they can't do that anymore. Houston passed a law that will not allow you to park on the side of the road. Even if you break down, you have to get it moved in short order or it will be towed for you.
Lumen, you found the hole quick. All you have to do is get Corey and Kim Thidu. Maybe Steve will help you out with that. Catch Corey. Is there another Steve? Pay Steve off.
Nathan, does anyone remember when a haircut was $7?
He's way ahead of the pace ball even. Damn, Corey. Going for a world record.
Corp Delish probably remembers when they were tree fitty.
Diode, I have to get a perm.
350. I think he remembers when they were free. Uh-oh. Diode's gonna steal it from you, Lumen.
When haircuts were free. My mom cut mine.
Oh, Lumen. I think Corey's got this one. Where'd drink come from?
Scissorman, do you still get the bowl cut, Corp? Ha. Nathan, ha ha ha.
Rats, Corey Ash.
Diode, I wish I could get a bowl cut.
You gonna take third? Or you gonna let Pickles have it?
See Robert TV, my mom cut mine too when she was alive.
Thank you, Corey.
But now I just get it trimmed. Losing hair gonna be like John soon.
Corp, I just cut my own.
I got a haircut right before picture day one year, a few years back, and my wife will not let me forget it.
Ravonda, my neighbor, would come do my perm at my house. At least I could watch TV while she did it. Ravonda ad. Big GCD, that is what I do, Corp.
Rats, Corey.
Ravonda, I want to hear what your wife said when it's over.
98,000 coins. Jesus. All right, last track. We're going to find out who our top blocks
I was
are.
not DED.
Scissorman, is there
Top
pics of John
blocks.
with hair? Somewhere.
10 of 10. Exclamation point play. Okay. Let's go.
Big GCD, most of the time they mess up my cut anyway. Why pay someone to do something I can do just so I can come home and fix it? LOL.
Mess up your hair? Seems rude. I think my wife's about to change her stylist. She's messed up her hair a couple times. Where'd it go? Lost the damn cup.
Lumen, it's hard to find a good reliable barber around here.
Guess I'll grab another one.
Ravonda back.
Dirties.
So what did your wife say when you got your hair cut?
Oh, she was mad. She was mad, Arpanda. She was so mad. 'Cause I had hair, and then for picture day, I had no hair. Probably why she still remembers it. It was the last day I had hair.
Ravonda LOL.
So mad. Family picture day, and I go get a haircut. My daughter was with me, and she didn't say anything.
Corp, we are looking at the balls.
Ravonda, my
Cam,
wife
please.
has to keep her hair long enough so I can pull it.
Thank you, Corporal. Yeah, it was a. She was not very pleased, and she won't let me forget it to this day, man. To this day, she will not let me forget it. Been actually pretty fortunate though. I got a nice round dome, albeit a fat one.
Big GCD, do you know how to tell the difference between a boy and a girl ant? You put them in water, if it sinks, girl ant, if it floats, boy ant. LOL.
But
Tang fever at Get Cream Delish. Ravonda, I had to read that joke twice to get it. Big GCD Corp, did that joke bug you?
Blue, I could say something at Get Cream Delish, but I won't. Comic So boys are the airheads.
technically, you did say something, Blue. Technically.
Blue, true.
Big
Almost lost
GCD
it.
John, did you get rid of the bite me command?
Oh.
Scissorman boy and floater.
I did not. Trigger fire giving us issues today. Bite me. Seems to be working. Sure you know how to spell right?
Big GCDO, the first time I did it I get a message, your message failed to send.
Like a you thing, not a me thing. That's a lot of goo. Holy gooey. Lord. Nope, too far. That'll work. Why your message failed to send? Are you on mobile?
Big GCD
Less than
no,
2 minutes.
on my PC.
Less than 2 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. We get to find out who the winner is after this. Wiener. Hey, Temperance, are you around?
Damon, no.
If you're not here, say something.
Coriash21 SD's places for me. I have a shot.
1 minute. 1 minute.
What's up?
First place gets 10 entries into the monthly knife giveaway. Second place gets 5. Third place gets 2.
Coriash shit.
Hippie Wayfarer sheesh.
50 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Have to manually add those to the list.
Corp, are you giving entries or coins?
Nope, there will be actual entries. That's why Temperance.
Simply
I was
Pickles John
asking
Gimme
if
that glue
Temperance
him
was
is
here.
solve this.
You can write it down on the list. I can also write it down too somewhere.
Coriash icon as well.
15 seconds. Thanks, Corey. Last call, last call, last call. Here we go.
Damon, I am at my PC again.
2, 1, launch. Sensory overload. Ball's on fire, dude. Dang, diode's already out. That happened, diode. Whack. Oh shit, somebody got launched. Who was it? Tang. We lost Tang. Ball has an excessive amount of fire. Holy cow, dude. Crispy. Look at the size of that tail. Burner engage. Lost Kim Thaidu. No. Drink! Lost drink. Phone sensor, you gotta get up there. Thought for a second there you were gonna whack Bear Fan. Got quite a few close calls there. Pickles? Might be Pickles.
Big GCDBRB.
Oh, Comic! Designing Comic wins. First place. Congrats, Comic.
Comic yay.
So the race, she still gets
Corey Ash, I
6,000
died.
coins.
Not a great way to finish the GP.
This is a GP.
Simply Pickles, good job.
Now we get to find out who is first, second, and third. First place of the GP will get 10 entries into the monthly knife giveaway. Second will get 5.
Blue Grand Prix.
Corey Ash, you can show it as a podium. Not sure if that's default or not.
Finish. See, here we go. Does it like auto-populate or do I gotta click it? Click it somehow?
Corey Ash
place.
might need to click.
Hey, it's Nathan. Second place, Scissor Man. Top block, Corey Ash himself.
Corey
Congrats,
Ash,
Corey.
woo-woo.
Corey gets 10, Scissor Man gets 5, and Hey, it's Nathan gets 2.
Corey Ash, not rigged.
Not rigged at
Damon
all.
done.
Thank you, Temper. Congrats. So I guess it's based on
Corey Ash, thanks, John.
number of wins or races or both, and points.
Damon
I
no
think it's
points.
based on points. Pretty close though, Scissor Man. You almost had him. He had 141. He only had 151. Too bad. Cool.
Tank Fever almost made the top 10.
Corey Ash, I missed a race too.
Yeah. All right, 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Roll cam, please. All right. Next, Kniff. Put 2 knives together so far today. Got one more to put together, and we can start working on the one that we put together yesterday. I think I'm gonna need to chop up some more rods too. There's a sizable void in this one. Holy shit. Grinder, please. The Grand Canyon of voids right there. Bed on the
Corp,
other side,
that's
though.
how the snakes get in.
Dang it.
Corey Ash lol.
Roll cam, please. What's up, Paste?
Big
How are
GCD,
you
a little
today?
whiteout and nobody will notice. LOL.
Little whiteout. Little whiteout, he says. It's only a flesh wound.
Scissorman, how do you know a blonde has used the computer? There is whiteout on the screen.
Dang! Is that a fact?
Corey
Damn,
Ash,
it
I
is
miss
chilly
good old
today.
blonde jokes.
Scissorman maybe. Big GCD, so did the blonde Corey.
Corey Ash, there's usually a cup of coffee in the CD holder too. Corey Ash creme.
What about the, you might be a redneck if? About them jokes. Miss them?
Corey Ash, that was funny, for a minute.
Till it got ridiculous. Turned into a calendar. For whatever reason, my wife buys me that calendar every year for Christmas.
Hippie Wayfarer related to the redneck jokes. I hear Bill Inval is retiring. Here's your sign.
Every
Corey
year,
Ash
man.
lol.
I think she's trying to say something. I think she's trying to call me a redneck. I was more partial to Larry the Cable Guy.
Corey Ash same.
I never found Walter White funny. Wow.
Do well, hippie wayfarer. I have handed out signs. Simply pickles. If the shoe fits John, shove it up your ass. That's what I always say.
Wow. I ain't putting nothing up my ass.
Scissorman Jeff Foxworthy was smarter than a 5th grader, ha.
There's an exit only.
Coriash, weird place to keep your shoes.
Simply pickles can't put anything up there when you're full of it. Hee hee.
There is that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get your balls on track. So let's go. 2 minutes. Oh, I finally found the scribe that I lost. Right there. Lost that sucker, what, a couple years ago? Yeah. Go figure.
Scissorman, did you eat all your meat, John?
Not yet. Wife told me last night that I can't have any more shepherd's pie.
Coriash, how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Claire for dinner tonight. I guess me and Lisa are packing the rest of her shit tonight, and she works tonight. And the movers are coming tomorrow. Tomorrow might be an interesting stream, chat. 40 seconds. Get your balls out there. Last call, last call, last call.
Double S Loco Cottage Pie is nice equivalent.
Yeah. That's
Simply
actually
pickles,
what we make.
Who's moving?
Tang Fever
My
at
daughter.
Coriash.
She's moving. Graduated last week, moving this week. Seconds. Last call.
Simply pickles, congrats.
Yeet.
Coriash, time to live in a different type of sin.
She starts her life. Hey, she's very well accomplished for her age, man. 26 years old and has a doctorate's degree.
Corp
Got the
graduated,
education done,
engaged and evicted. What a week. Coriash, mega impressive.
The self-inflicted eviction. She wants to go live with her fiance, which is kind of
Tang Fever
interesting.
at Corporal
I
underscore
think
Tunnel underscore
he is
07.
going to deploy here pretty soon. So she's going to move up there, and then she's going to be by herself for a few months. The life of a military spouse. And she starts a new career. Go, Commander Wolf. You got this.
Corp, you better start looking for shop space in the Pacific Northwest.
Did. Commander Wolf, you missed the funnel. Bear fan was already in the bucket. Good job.
Tang
Bear Fan.
Fever DED.
The quickie.
Coriash,
Perfect.
let's go. My 3-4 meeting was cancelled.
10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Troll cam, please. I kind of like these little race breaks. They're kind of nice, man. It Work out a lot better than me just going and hanging out inside for a bit. What do you guys think? You like the daily races? We've been doing them for what, 20 days now? Is it something we need to keep or
Scissorman
scrap?
race breaks are funner than P breaks, John. Ha.
Blue Dieter.
Corp, I never win.
Sure.
It's like playing the lottery. You never win if you don't enter. Although, man,
I enjoy it.
They want $5 for a Mega Millions check now. One ticket, one string of numbers, $5. What the fuck, man? A little excessive.
Damon O'Corey, when I got my smoker they sent a hat with it. I did not get swag with the griddle.
Swag with the what? They figured the cheap price for the griddle was enough.
Scissorman Lotto Max here is $5 to John.
Coryash 499 ain't cheap. Lol. Coryash a goodbye, yes. Not cheap.
Goodbye, not cheap. Fair. I still want to get that tiny little griddle. I can get that little, what, 2-burner griddle with wheels. I'd make that my shop grill.
Corp, you know what? I have to take that back. Like 4 years ago, one of the first times you ever tried marbles, you had no idea how any of it worked and I was the only one who entered. I won.
Well, first time I ever tried marbles, you had no idea how it.
Scissorman, someone in Quebec won 80 million John last Friday.
Did you really? You remember
Simply
something from
Pickles,
4
I just wanna get
frickin'
my
years
smoker
ago?
back up and running. I got smoked jerky to make.
Coryash, why not just use an inside griddle if you want it to be super small?
So I can make yummy food on stream, of
Damon,
course.
ya like just get a plug-in electric one for something that's small.
Corp, yep, I said I want a knife.
Thought I broke something. I heard a snap. Guess not.
Damon only hearts.
Oh, that's why. Fucking stickies. It's in the sticky spot! What I heard snap. Right on here. So are you
Damon,
going to
hi,
lay
Jeep
down?
girl.
He says hi. You're going to just have your mom and I pack the rest of your stuff tonight? Yeah, but you got to work. Well, he said hi. Poor knife. Thing gets so used and abused.
Blue, she
Yeah,
just
tonight.
expects you to fly over and bring whatever she forgot.
Is that it? Probably the case. Well, her and Lisa fly out with the cats on Friday. On Friday. So my stream on Friday will be delayed. Fly out in the morning. Yeah, should be on by, I think, 11. 10 or 11. So we'll have a mid-morning into the later afternoon stream on Friday, folks. Got like 2 minutes. Go get the doohickey
Comic
ready.
1 PLAY.
On play. Saturday it'll be just me and Dirk out at the market. Apparently, Le Fiancé actually really enjoyed the market. Enjoyed it. That's what he told Claire anyway.
Blue, good.
Go ahead and fire this one up early. Last call, last call, last call. Get the ball on the track. We're going. 10 seconds. Starting now. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Launch. Bluesy. We be watching the Bluesy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much done in the shop tonight. We're going to be like stuffing her boxes.
Double S Loco driving so lurking.
Good, Loco.
I miss you already.
Sounds good. For you folks over on YouTube and Kick, make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe button, respectively.
Blue, this is an annoying track.
Not be having any problems so far. If you hit this one just right,
Blue
though,
Devil
Blue.
_S_Loco 10. I am driving as well.
You didn't hit it. Oh, you did hit it wrong. No. Comic did it. She landed on the bottom level for the Leopard, Kim Thaidu. Meant to give it to her, right, Blizzy? Oh shit, that's right. This is the moving bucket. This is a painful track. Maybe. No! Alright, Leopard. No!
Comic
Damn it.
no.
Kim Thaidu! Kim Thaidu's in the bucket! Congrats.
Corey Ashdam, just missed.
Hey. This is a rough one. All right, drink. Oh, bouncing off the edge. Grats, Kim Thaidu. Exclamation point here if you are here. Kim Thaidu. Kim Thaidu.
Blue, I have no problem with it. Auto steer.
Kim Thaidu for double,
fields.
going once.
Simply Pickles
Kim
shush, we all
Thaidu
went
going
for Starbucks.
twice. There she is. Good job.
Corp BRB.
Base station again. Ew. 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Control cam, please. All right, let's put this other handle on. Get it.
Kim Thai do Tai T.T.
Yeah, we were supposed to get some really bad storms last night, and we really did not get any. They were calling for quarter-size hail and everything. Funny. I don't know. Maybe that witchcraft place won't be such a bad idea. I think about it. I mean, they're managing it themselves. The whole theft thing, though, that might be something. Keep an eye out for.
Leopard LW ask them what their traffic is.
Well, it's a brand new business, so I don't think they have any kind of traffic. It's in the mall. That's where they're setting up their shop. That's kind of concerning. I don't
Big
see the
GCD
mall as
$30
a
a month is not bad, 15% you can adjust for, but the theft issue is important to understand.
Simply Pickles, considering you're selling dice, teens would try and swipe those a lot, so you're ask about who covers theft.
Me.
Blue, just put your dice in a locked case.
Big GCD, how easy would it be to slip one of those tubes in your pocket and walk away?
Pretty easy.
Blue want dice? Sure, we can get you them.
Couple holes back here on the back too. Valid questions for sure. Huh. Two minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. 2 minutes. Three knives. Back here. 3 knives for tomorrow. Oh, Leopard LW is going deep.
Primo. Oh man, talk about toasted.
Getting some tickets this month's EDC. Ah. Less than 2 minutes, folks. Less than 2 minutes. Start working on the knife that we glued up yesterday. Hopefully we can get it at least somewhat shaped up before I have to go do other stuff like eat. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Game time. Come on. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 10 seconds! Oh my god. Oh, this is that long one too. Jesus! Sit in for the long haul. And they're off. Simply Pickles.
Koreash, yep. 4-minute map. You have time to pee.
See? It's a long one for sure. And it's in darkness, so you can hardly see it. Second.
Simply Pickles WTF did I come back to?
It's a map. Space station map. Get yourself some distance. Good. As long as you can avoid the Steve debacle. All right. Shit. All right, Commander Wolf, it's yours. It's your chance. Lost Tang too. Dang it, Pickles.
Simply
Did Kim
Pickles
Thaidu
well
push
fuck.
you? I think she pushed you, man. Pushed you out the airlock. You were too close to Kim. She's like, yeah, no, you gotta go.
CMDR woofo, I'm doomed.
Got at least another 2 minutes to find out. Oh, that's a hidden Steve right there. Careful when you catch up to Kim Thaidu there, Commander Wolf. Another Steve. Feeding Steve. Sure. Be close. This is the next bend. Bucket's just right around the corner. Them afterburners. Kim Thaidu got trapped by Steve. Comic took off. Comic, did you sabotage Kim? Signing Comic in the bucket. Only 20 seconds off from the world record. Jeez,
Comic
that's
maybe.
close. Not bad at all. Like the difference between one Steve holding you back or not. Kim Thaidu in second. Thank you, Corporal. Commander Wolf in third.
Blue 14 John 14.
15 seconds.
Blue, I know.
So our record
Math
was
is
3
hard.
minutes and 49 seconds. Set by Designing Comic. Did you beat your own record,
best
Comic?
Marbles commentary. CMDR Wolf not dead, I'll take it.
You did not beat your record, Comic. You could definitely go faster.
Comic, yay.
Go again. Go again. Oh, here's the factory. Wouldn't be a Marbles Day without a video. "10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go." Control cam, please. All right. Thank you, Kim.
Cyberdial, good morning.
Good morning, Cyber. How are you today, sir?
Corey Ash morning.
Cyberdial IASM, well, how about yourself?
You cannot complain,
Oh,
sir.
hey, Sibadial.
Cannot complain. Put 3 handles on 3 different knives today.
Hey there, John. How's it going? Happy times on everyone.
Hello, Weinstein. Putting the curvature on one that we put up we made yesterday.
Blue High Winesing 19.
Cyberdial, nice.
Blue, we just finished a GP.
We'll do another GP tomorrow.
Wine scene at Goat Farmer Blue, easy, good to see you.
Cyberdial at Zerman 51 tacos sounds good.
Taco. Taco Tuesday.
Cyber dial at Zerman 51 true.
Blue pleasure is mutual. I am watching and listening in my tractor, only have 3 trips of a mile to do until the field is done. I probably need another refill though.
Refill? Refill of what?
Corey
Refill
Asher,
of
good
fuel?
Belgian dry bell, likely.
This is great plan. What could go wrong?
Damon John switch cams.
So which one? Oh, am I
Blue
making
fungicide.
motion sickness? No puking in the boat.
Damon then switch cams to the one over this area.
Worktop, please. You want the worktop? Worktop, please. Go walk it. The walk-a-top.
Damon, thank you.
Getting motion sick?
Blue Coriace triple has a fungus in it. Technically, it would not be good. You need yeast. Damon, no, not I, but it was bouncy.
Yeah.
Corey Ash, technically, whether dry bell is good or not depends on your palate. Everyone is different. I love them.
Roll cam, please. Less than a minute. Get the ball on the track. You have not done so already. Minute.
Corey Ash Rochford 10 and St. Barnabas. Good
30
treats now and
seconds.
then.
Damon, listen, you are both pretty, no need to fight about it.
Man, I had some burritos for lunch or breakfast, but man, I'm still hungry. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Launch. All right, Corey. You're up. This one's a lot more rounded than I typically make them. I guess I'm trying to perfect my
Corey Ash,
rounding
focus
technique.
up ball. Time to do well.
Performance. Performance is
Blue,
key.
technically, everyone is entitled to their own tastes, however bad they are. But it is
I'm
good.
entitled.
You mean St. Bernardus? I personally prefer the
So
Rockefort
with
12
the baby
and
G's,
St. Bernardus ABT. But the
Blizzy
triples are
called me
good.
entitled. Damn it, Corey. What was that?
Corey Ash, thanks John.
You just kind of just fell off the side. Just like, fuck, I'm getting off this ship. All right, Tang. Corey bequeathed to you his title. That's the right term? Bequeathed.
Corey Ash at Goat Farmer Blue as yes, both good.
Snap's got good visuals though. At least I can see it. Tang's got a chance. Pace ball. Then the packing material. Good job, Tang. Good job.
Blue IDED.
Corp Tang for double.
Tang for double. Tang for double.
I miss you already.
Thank you for the lurk, Bear fan. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. So yeah, Friday will likely be a late start for
Tank
me,
Fever
folks.
At corporal_tunnel_07.
Just a heads up, I will post something on Discord as well. Tang, congrats. Lumen for second. Who's in third? Commander Wolf in third. Good job. Good job. All right, 10 minutes. Get your balls on the track. This will probably be the last one, folks. Double down, double down. Roll cam, please. Tickets. Tickets. Ticket chair. Get your ticket chair. End of the month knife giveaway. Around the corner.
Corey Ash, still a few days left this week if anyone is wanting to work towards upgrading the knife again. Weekly goal hitting would do it.
Great. We'll move it into specialty fields. Bread knives. Medium chefs.
Corp, if I only knew what those goals were.
Know what those goals are? Grinder, please. They're right there. Weekly sub
Corey Ash,
goal.
there behind the marbles inset.
550 euro of 10k. Probably do need to move them, huh? Move them somewhere a little bit more visible. Top left. Space up there, I think. Control cam, please.
Corey Ash, top left and maybe colored. But can wait and see what the normal backgrounds are.
Comic, all I care about is winning a knife and getting a dice handle with purple and gold.
Stream elements. Have to change it in the stream elements. La boo. That's where it's at. It's set up through stream elements. That's my tracking mechanism. I have to change it there. Can't do it at the moment. Getting a dice handle with purple and gold. Purple dice and gold dice? Or purple and gold resin?
Hippie Wayfarer, if you don't buy a ticket this month you keep your coins, right?
Yep. Is true. That is correct, Hippie.
Comic second one, John.
Corp, a gold knife with amethyst handle.
Why stop there? Why not just go for the diamonds? Sheesh. I mean, there is a reason why I say within the capabilities of my shop. Can't imagine anybody wanting that kind of crap.
Corp,
Gold,
diamonds,
silver inlays.
Comic, oh, that would be amazing too.
Worktop, please. Let it bounce around a little bit.
Hippie Wayfarer, you've got the lightsaber bench too, right at Jonesian?
Comic or gold with purple glass chips would work.
Absolutely. Kyber crystals in every color you could possibly think of. All I need now is an HK-47 to help me out. Two minutes. Get this guy in basic shape. I'll get him finished up, I think, this afternoon. Daughter's reclaimed her knives. She had me resharpen them last night for her. So we won't be showing those off at the market this weekend. I am thinking about taking like some of my old builds and dulling them up. Already dull. This last weekend, I had a lady ask me, well, how do you test for a sharp knife? And it was very difficult to find a dull knife in my shop, in my my collection. They all did the job. Call.
Corey asked you could have pulled one out of a random bag. Lol.
I don't want to take. I don't want to do that for somebody's personal knives, though. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Last one for the day, folks. We done. We'll get some grub. Issue. Get some buckets.
Blue okay done.
More concrete. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Ooh, one more and I enter. Been a while since I've entered. Not anymore. Labu. 5 Able. What's up, 5 Able? What you doing today? Little, like a helmet. What is that? Go-kart? Spider with wheels? Okay, cool. Sitting there having a problem with Steve, though. Dadgummit, Steve. Let him go. I still got to do Steve's knife for his charity event. And that other outfit. Damn it, what their name is. Again, Moco Made. There you go. Never want to. Do you think I should put the St. Jude's logo on the Moco Made's knife, though? They're doing a St. Jude's charity event, but they said they didn't need to have that on there. Pickles in the bucket, followed by a saber
Blue Knife
dial.
Maker raid we come with knives. Dance break.
Luminology. Tay Sauce in the house. What's up,
Blue Knife
Sauce?
Maker raid we come with knives. Dance break. Blue you should ask.
Saucy howdy, John.
Come in right at the end, my man. Congrats, Pickles. Thank you, Corporal. Sorry, 5 Abel. Steve was just mean to you today, bud. He's still being mean to you. Spider catcher. Grazie.
Corey Ash, if they said it didn't need to be there, I wonder if they thought that would save you effort. Or because they really didn't want it on there.
Ask. Not much of an effort, really. Chat cam, please. Not much of an effort. Not, well, I mean, for me, I do etches all the time. I almost got the that Lord of the Ring etch.
Corey Ash, we know that.
I spent about an hour working on it. I found a nice clean image, but when I put the sticker on the knife, it was off. So I tried peeling it off slowly, and it's just got so many tiny little pieces that it just didn't want to work. So I'm trying to clean that up a bit using Paint 3D that's no longer available. So yeah, so I'll work on that probably some more. I got most of the knives and stuff that needed to be sharpened done last night. I got the tools left. I got one of the tools done, and the tools are really easy to do, surprisingly, as long as the screw comes off. If the screw doesn't come off on the tool, then that gives me some problems. I need to go get some penetrating grease because I know I'm going to get a screw at one of these times that just doesn't want to come off. I know it. But yeah, I'm done, folks. Get your knife maker raid emotes ready. We're gonna go raid out to somebody. Who you guys want to raid? Anybody have any suggestions?
Blue
Suggestions? Heat. Just use heat.
Big GCD, thank you for sharing your time with us.
Go say hi to the Moco Maid. We said hi to
Blue, it can't be stuck when it is liquid.
Yesterday.
Big GCD, always good to see you, bro. Kim Thaidu, thanks
Michael.
for stream.
Let's go say hi to Pickles. I haven't seen Pickles in a minute.
Big GCD at Goat Farmer Bluesy, you
doing.
have never had a clogged pipe? Hippie Wayfarer, thanks for sharing at Jonesian.
He crocheting. He crocheting, folks. She got the needle going. Let's do this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Appreciate seeing you guys. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. My daughter's moving vehicle comes. I don't know what time. Hopefully it's the afternoon. Give us more time to move boxes and pack boxes and stuff. But if it is not the case, then it's first thing in the morning. Well, I guess you guys will get to see the movers. Yay! So let's go say hi to Pickles. She is a member of our community, so make sure you say hi.
But the stuck
Give
bit
her a
is
follow.
solid
Follow
usually.
free. Follows don't cost nothing. And emotes. She likes the emotes. All the emotes. All of the emotes. But I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out. Get yourself some lunch. See you tomorrow.